besties, and thank you so much for joining me in today's video, and welcome if you're new. My name is Lindsay, and in today's video we are going to be talking all about Kayali Perfumes. I love the brand Kayali so much. Not only are they super accessible because you can get these perfumes from Sephora and not only the website, but they're also amazing because even though they still are not by any means super affordable, they're not as expensive as other brands that for me have a similar quality. So I am so excited to be doing this ranking video. I'm not gonna lie, I did just want to go through each perfume I have and talk about it, but I figured rankings are really fun for me to watch, and yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a rundown in case maybe you have similar taste in perfumes. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this is just how I feel right now. This could obviously change in the future, but I have thought it through a lot and I'm pretty solid with my ranking. There's a few perfumes where honestly they could be like on the same level, but for the sake of the video, I did go ahead and rank them, and I hope you guys just overall enjoy. If you're interested in my makeup today or any of these perfumes, I will link everything down below. And yeah, I hope you guys once again enjoy, and don't forget to comment down below your 3 favorite perfumes out of this house. Also, you guys, my scent of the day is Dylan Purple by Versace. So I'm gonna do this from least favorite to my favorite, and once again I just want to reiterate, even though this perfume is coming in number 10, it's not that I don't like it, I just don't prefer it to the others. You know, it's as simple as that. Coming in the number 10th spot would have to be Chaoli Citrus. Now, I do not hate this fragrance, I really do enjoy it, but especially like for right now, there's something about it that does throw me off and keeps me from gravitating towards this quite a bit. I feel like it's the mix of the rose with the grapefruit with that citrus, and then it's definitely the base of musk that I do enjoy. I love musky fragrances, especially in this type of weather right now for the summertime, but for me personally, it's just not one I'm gravitating towards at all, really. So I've worn it maybe one time in the past month, which, you know, I mean, that's not terrible, but it's just not something that I'm just like, oh, I'm so excited to have this in my collection, nor do I feel like it's full bottle worthy, at least for me right now. Let me go over the notes. So this perfume has pink grapefruit, rhubarb, bergamot, blackcurrant, and pink pepper in the top, middle notes of Bulgarian rose, damask rose, and then base notes of oak moss, musk, and tonka bean. For me, I wish maybe if it had a little bit more sweetness to it, or if I picked up a little bit more on that fruitiness, other than the bitter grapefruit, I would like it. I do like it, I just once again don't love it. For me, this is like the citrus version of something like sweet diamond pink pepper, but it's just not as good in my opinion. Coming in number 9 though, I will say this one I just recently got a few weeks ago, and oh my goodness have I been loving it. This one is Musk, and what I love about Musk is you're gonna smell clean, you're gonna smell fresh and put together, of course. This is a very easy reach that you could wear to bed. I love wearing it to bed. It's the type of perfume I would reach for when maybe someone's coming over as well and you want to smell good in your little lingerie and your little sleep set, but you don't want to smell too overstated. You don't want to smell too obnoxious. Like you don't want to smell like you tried too hard. That's what I love about this perfume. It's such an easy reach. You could wear it again to bed. You could wear this perfume just on the day-to-day. Mixing with other perfumes is great as well. I mix this with my fruity fragrances, my floral fragrances. I also really like to mix it with other vanillas because even though there's so many musks on the market to choose from, I like that this one does have the hints of vanilla that just makes it even more desirable and pleasing to the nose. So for me, very quick to the point, it's just beautiful, you smell effortless, and it's just a really great perfume to have in your collection. Is it super unique to my collection? I don't really think I have anything like this that's just straight up musk and I get a lot of that vanilla. So I'm gonna say, even though it seems like it wouldn't be, it is. And you guys, before I move on to number 7, I would love to know down below, what perfume do you think is gonna be in the number 1 slot? I would love to know. I think it's gonna be like such a fun thing to see your guesses and then to like see what it was. Yum Pistachio Gelato, and oh my goodness, isn't this so yummy? I honestly thought I would put it a little bit higher on the ranking, but the reason I'm not is because it's a very warm, cozy fragrance. It does have that nuttiness to it for sure, coming from the obviously pistachio, and what is it, like hazelnut? It's really good. I really enjoy it. It does have this freshness to it. It's very sweet and creamy, and the dry down with that whipped cream and with that ice cream note. I think there might even be like cotton candy in it that gives it kind of like also that airy vibe as well, and that sweetness. But I feel like even though this is a beautiful blend of notes, it's not super long lasting. And once again, because I find it to be super cozy and super gourmand, like for me right now, I only wear this one to bed or when I'm in the house and just want to be super snuggly. But I will say a really positive note about this perfume is the fact that whenever I smell it, it literally makes my mouth water. And if I haven't worn it for a while, I will say I miss it and I kind of crave it, which lets me know it really is a great perfume. Let's go ahead and go over the notes. As it sat longer, it's gotten sweeter, as Kayali fragrances tend to do, which makes me love it even more. So we have top notes of pistachio, ice cream, bergamot, hazelnut, rum, and cardamom. Middle notes of lily of the valley, pear, jasmine, peony, geranium, raspberry, and white peach. Base notes of whipped cream, marshmallow, cotton candy, lukewarm, tonka bean, sandalwood, cedar, and cacao. So much going on with this fragrance, and for that reason, I mean, I really do enjoy it a lot. Let's go ahead and spray this one. Even though it might not mesh well with the Dylan Purple, but I mean, who knows? It smells really good. It does. It does smell really good. At first when you spray it, it does have that, not soapy, but like that fresh, don't really know how to describe it, scent. If you smelled this initially, I think you'd know what I'm talking about. And then when it dries down, it does get a lot more sweet and gourmand and addictive. So yeah, Yum Pistachio at number 8. Super sweet, warm, cozy, addictive perfume. Coming in number 7 is one that I really do love. I have a full bottle of it. It's Vanilla Royale Sugar Patchouli. The reason it's coming in number 7 is because even though I really do love it, it's definitely one I don't reach for all the time because this is intense. It's so intense. It's something you pull out when you do want to make a statement, when you want to stand out, when you want to be noticed, when you want to impress. It's beautiful, you guys. It has oud, it has that patchouli, of course, but don't be thrown off by that. If you do get this perfume and you do let it sit, for me personally, that's when I did change my mind on the fragrance, because I was ready to return it. I was, but then when I let it sit for a while and I revisited it, I fell in love. So it definitely wasn't love at first sniff, not at all. But you guys, I have to tell you, once again, it has oud, it has patchouli, it does have leather, though I don't get too much of that. It has rum, so it's kind of boozy, which adds to the sexy. And then the gourmand notes really just pull it all together and make it not too intimidating and make it super sweet. Oh, do I want to spray it? I'm gonna spray it, not on myself though. Yeah, compared to all the others, this one for sure gives you that rich, luxurious experience compared. Like, I want to wear it. The only reason, once again, I don't reach for this a ton because I have to be in the mood for it. But if you were wearing this on a date, or if you were wearing this with your friends, and you were all wearing it and you were all smelling so good, you would have the most amazing scent trail. People would be all over you all night asking what you're wearing. Oh, let's go to the notes. The notes. I keep forgetting about the notes, you guys. Okay, top notes are rum, vanilla orchid, and jasmine. Middle notes are vanilla. Spicy notes, creme brulee, leather, tonka bean, and rose. You do kind of get the creme brulee. Base notes are patchouli, brown sugar, oud, sugar, amber, and musk. And you guys, just get your nose on it. It truly is an experience of a fragrance. Now y'all, number 5 is one of my personal favorites. This is definitely a happy scent for me, and that is Kayali's Eden Juicy Apple 01. This perfume, let me tell you something. When I first got it, I got it in a travel size. Same day I went home, I smelled it. It was a blind buy. I absolutely fell in love with it, and I went online and I bought the full bottle. That's how much I knew I was gonna need this in my life, and I was not wrong. This perfume smells so beautiful. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it doesn't have similar qualities to a body mist. I'm just going to say that I've smelled body mists that have apple and berries and all that. I've smelled this, and I keep coming back to this. This is, let's just put it on. This is such a juicy, plump, berry apple fragrance. I get a lot of the berries. There's also lychee in here. It's very addictive. It's very beautiful. It's very pleasing to the nose. It's not the most long lasting. Unfortunately, a lot of Kayali perfumes have that issue, but it just smells so pretty. It's the type of perfume for me personally where I wear it, I want to leave the house. It makes me extra excited to go out. It's very uplifting. If I'm having a bad day and I just put this on whatever I'm wearing, I feel a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie and sit here and say it just fixes all my problems. No, but it does. It does have that happy element to it that I do love in perfumes. I feel like I could wear this year round. Oh my goodness. It's so good. I actually had to stop wearing it for a while because I was neglecting all my other perfumes. If you love fruity, if you love musk, it is such a pretty girl fragrance. I seriously love this one. It's one where you just can't get enough. And it layers beautifully with other perfumes in the line. For example, if you wanted to mix this one with the next one we're going to talk about, I think you would smell elegant but also like fruity, fun, and sexy. It would be perfect. The notes are super minimal, but let's go ahead and look them up. Top notes of red apple, lychee, black currant, and pink grapefruit. Middle notes of wild berries, raspberry bloom, and jasmine, and also Mayro, sorry. And then base notes of sugar, musk, vanilla flower, amber, and moss. This one is just super fruity in my opinion, and it does have a bit of musk on that dry down. It's beautiful. It's definitely for the girl that does know how to have a good time, that does want to have fun, super effortless, careless, like carefree. Beautiful fragrance. Absolutely number 5. I'm not sure if I'm too excited about the video or if I'm a little delulu because it's morning and I haven't had my coffee yet. Either way, this is still number 5, but we definitely, or well, not we, I messed up. You guys are perfect. I skipped number 6, which is Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. Oh my goodness. Number 6 is phenomenal. It's not for everybody, and for me personally, it's not for all the time. But for me, when I mix this with other perfumes, and even when I wear it on its own, it is a crowd pleaser. Performance is fantastic. And have you seen the big bottle in the big pink? It's gorgeous. Let me pop it on the screen for you real quick. Next sale at Sephora, it will be mine. It will be, but this is a beautiful perfume. You don't need a lot. I love to do a few squirts of this with another perfume just to elevate it. That's why I said something like this that isn't so mature, it's a lot more youthful. You can mix this and this to have that perfect balance. It would just be perfect. But anyway, Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper is a beautiful mix of pink pepper, of course, of that vanilla orchid, which I do pick up on quite a bit, of that musk in the base, and then also I think it has patchouli in here, it has saffron at the top, it has amber, and I think I already said, but of course the pink pepper. So to me, it's warm, spicy, it's sweet, so it's a little bit smoother than other perfumes I've smelled with this scent profile. It smells so good. It's definitely not one I reach for super often, but when I do, people love it. I love it. It smells insanely beautiful. Top notes of pink pepper, saffron, bergamot, and royal lily. Middle notes of Bulgarian rose, May rose, vanilla orchid, and magnolia. And then base notes of amber, sandalwood, patchouli, and musk. Incredible. Number 6, number 5. Coming in the number 4 spot, we have Utopia Vanilla Cocoa. And for summer, I've absolutely been loving this perfume. This one is relatively new to my collection, so for it to make number 4 already is crazy to me. Maybe it's because it's summer, so I'm just really feeling it, but it's the perfect white floral coconut fragrance. It's beautiful. I like it already more than Juliet Has a Gun, Lust for Sun. That one I feel pretty limited to just the beach or anything outside. For me, I would definitely still wear this one, you know, out and about. I'd wear it to the beach. Yes, I'd wear it on a date. It's very sexy, creamy coconut with the beautiful white floral addition. And you know what makes it different is that juicy pear note. It's incredible. I love this one so much. I cannot wait to wear it more this summer. It's just absolutely perfect for the hot weather. I don't know if I'd wear it fall winter, honestly, just being honest with that. But for right now, I have been absolutely having a time with this perfume. And I think once again, it's definitely one to try to get your nose on. We have top notes of coconut milk, honeysuckle, pear blossom, and Italian lemon. We have middle notes of gardenia, tuberose, jasmine sambac, and ambrette, which I love. And then base notes of bourbon vanilla, sandalwood, musk, and patchouli. So yeah, it is very sweet and creamy. You have to check it out. Then number 3 is Deja Vu White Flower. I've talked about this one quite a bit on the channel, so I just want to say it smells like a beautiful, elegant, put together woman. That's what I get when I smell this. It has something quite expensive to the fragrance. The nectarine in here is so lovely with the white florals. You just can't beat it. It is such a beautiful everyday perfume. For me, I find this one to be a great easy reach for every single day. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. I don't find it like sexy enough in my opinion to wear on a date night, but maybe on a day date. Maybe even to work because it's really not offensive, but I do find this one does last pretty long as well, which I do enjoy, especially when we do think about other fragrances in the house. But this one to me is just a lovely fragrance. Very pretty girl, if you ask me, and I can't get enough of it. I've loved it ever since I tried it. Top notes of nectarine, gardenia, and pear. Middle notes of tuberose, Indian jasmine, and orange blossom, and then base notes of Tahitian vanilla, patchouli, cashmere wood, and sandalwood. So I would say if you're someone that typically doesn't do very well with white floral fragrances, maybe still give it a chance. It has that very likable juiciness from the pear. The cashmere does help really smooth out perfumes in my opinion and give them that very smooth, soft texture, which I think is necessary when we are dealing with white florals, especially things like jasmine. I really love, if you know, like Valentino Donna Born in Roma, jasmine can be kind of challenging, but cashmere is listed as well as those fruity notes. We do have the fruity note of the nectarine and then also the vanilla that does give it sweetness. So overall, just a beautiful, sweet, white floral perfume that you should definitely try out next time you're in Sephora. At least give it a chance. It's beautiful. Now for number 2, I'm kind of shocked I'm putting this here because I have been a ride or die for this perfume. Number 2 is still great, but something has definitely dethroned it. Vanilla 28. Don't get me wrong, this is a beautiful perfume. It's very warm. It's a very sexy vanilla. It has that brown sugar, that vanilla extract. It is just such a nice perfume, but I gotta be real with myself. I gotta be real with you. I usually just use this as a mixer. I don't wear it on its own typically, and when I do, I still feel like I smell good. But the next perfume is just way more me personally. This one, I mean, you do have to let it sit for a little bit longer to get it to be the performance you want it to be. And then on top of that, like, the opening of it is a little sharp. It's a little strong in that opening, but the dry down is phenomenal. Such a beautiful gourmand perfume if you're looking for one. My nose is like all stuffed up because of all the spraying I've been doing, all the smelling. But you guys, such a sexy perfume. I believe it also has amber in there to help with that warmth, with that sexiness. It's perfect. Perfect. It's just not number one. Let's go over the notes, even though I'm pretty sure I already named them. Hold on. Let me do something about my nose real quick. The top notes are vanilla orchid and jasmine. The middle notes are brown sugar and tonka bean. And the base notes are amber, amberwood, musk, and patchouli. If you've watched recent videos, you probably have a guess as to what number one is, and that is the Wedding Silk Santal. This is elegance, it's beauty, it's uplifting, it's stunning. This perfume for me is such a light feminine perfume. You know, there's dark feminine energy and light feminine. This is like the epitome of light feminine energy. So when you really want to channel that in, I would recommend this perfume every single time. This is an easy blind buy. I'm not lying. And usually I don't say that. I wouldn't say that about any of these perfumes, except for maybe like musk. If you want to smell like musk, you're going to. But this, I mean, don't blind buy it. But if you did, you would not be disappointed, I don't feel like. This is the perfect blend of notes. I smell everything, but it is blended to perfection. In the opening, you have that beautiful ethereal, effervescent, bubbly nature going on from the champagne, though it doesn't smell like straight up champagne, just letting you know. You get the beautiful freesia, you get the nectarine, so it has that bit of fruitiness. There's that pink praline that just makes it even more stunning. You have the sugared musk that is just lovely, and ultimately the sandalwood, even though I know some people are going to be thrown off by it. It's definitely a more creamy sandalwood, so it's more likable for me. It's beautiful, and the sugared musk really just sets it off. People are comparing this to Vanilla 28 because of the vanilla. I don't think this smells like Vanilla 28, and I just don't think they smell alike at all. This one is much more elegant, it's classy, it's uplifting. It's a completely different vibe. Vanilla 28 is much sexier. It's definitely stronger with the vanilla for sure. It's definitely not this by any means. We have top notes of jasmine, freesia, and blackcurrant. Middle notes of praline, nectarine, jasmine, orange blossom, and May rose. Base notes of vanilla, sugar, musk, sandalwood, amberwood, and oak moss. Guys, I'm not gonna keep talking about it. I could sit here for hours, but just get your nose on it. Just please, Kayali, if you're watching this video, I love you. And also, please make this permanent, because if you don't, I won't do anything but cry. I will probably just have to buy a second big bottle of it. I wish they had like the super big bottles of this personally. I would buy it. I would. I really love it that much to where I do not want to be without it. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to leave it a like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out, lets me know you love the content, and keeps me creating more. You hear my nose, you guys? I gotta go blow it, and I also have to drink some coffee, warm up my throat a little bit. I'm full of energy because I'm talking about perfume, and that just makes me very excited. Don't forget to comment down below your favorite Kayali perfume so far, or like your top 3 favorites. I would love to hear. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Bye!